Hi, Tam here. Not so long ago, there was a complaint against me. I'll never forget that. Actually, that was about 4 years ago. So I was working in a hospital, in a private hospital, in the ER, and I was called to a management board meeting to explain myself about insulting a patient. And what was the nature of the insult? I called the patient fat. In fact, no, I called the patient obese. I found myself sitting in a boardroom with the manager of the hospital and other members comprising some of my peers and some lawyers representing me. Well, representing the hospital group and me. All right, so it was all friendly, and to be honest, we even had a good laugh about it. But it made me think a little bit that, this new trend, this culture of, using words like fat shaming. It's wrong to fat shame people. It's wrong to call people obese. What are we talking about? If you are fat, you are fat. If you are obese, you are obese. When you're doing a medical consultation, you have to call a spade a spade. And if your patient is obese, you need to tell the patient that you are obese. You need to do something about that. Oh no, it's wrong. We should not fat shame. Listen, if you ever see me, due to some unfortunate events, you end up seeing me as your doctor one day. I will start by asking you, what is the problem? You will then tell me what the problem is. I have a headache. And then I will ask questions related to your symptoms. When did the headache start? How long has it been? What makes it worse? What makes it better? What triggers it? What calms it down? Do you have a history of headaches? What about your family history? Do you have other medical conditions? Any comorbidities? Are you on any medications? Are you allergic to anything? And so on and so forth. That's the history part of the examination. I will then examine you. And then after all that, I might do some investigations. And finally, when I've gathered all my body of work, investigative work, and all that stuff, I will make a diagnosis. If there are some results that will not be available immediately, I will have a provisional diagnosis and some differentials. And after that, I will give you some treatment. And finally, before you leave, I will do some education. Q&A, questions and answers. Do you have any questions? Do you need clarity on some of the things I've said? That part will include lifestyle modifications. And if you're coming to see me because you've got a high blood pressure, part of the lifestyle modification talk will be, listen, you need to watch your diet. You're having a diet very high in salt. Yes, I love salt in everything. No. You need to decrease your sodium intake. And if you are obese, part of that talk will be to tell you, sir, miss, you are obese. You are morbidly obese. And obesity is defined as a BMI of more than, you can define it by BMI, but you can also just look in the mirror and see that you are obese. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a doctor to tell you that you're fat. You see yourself in the mirror every morning. But if your obesity is impacting on your health, on your quality of life, on your blood pressure, on other aspects of your life, on your glycemic index, and so on. It is my duty as a doctor to tell you that, listen, you need to lose weight. You are obese. This is dangerous. You're putting a lot of stress on your cardiovascular system. And that's not an insult. That's reality. There's no fat shaming in saying that. People have to take responsibility. If you're going to see a doctor, you're going to be told the truth. Unequivocally. You know, this whole thing of fat is beautiful and obesity is beautiful. This is wrong. I've always stated that this is wrong. You know, these plus size models, praising being fat and, be big and proud. Big and proud. Fat and proud or whatever. It is wrong. This is not the message you should give people. This is a very dangerous message. Obesity is a disease. Obesity. So this is from the Mayo Clinic. Obesity, a disorder involving excessive body fat that increases the risk of health problems. Obesity often results from taking in more calories than are burnt by exercise and normal daily activities. It's a disorder. It's a medical condition. We cannot praise and glorify obesity. It's wrong. It's a disorder, and that will create problems, cardiovascular problems, joint problems, rheumatological problems, and others. Obesity is a disorder. Don't let the media fool you into thinking it's wonderful. It's not okay. Think about it. When you go and you want to modify your life policy, or maybe if you don't have a life policy, you want to take in a life policy, or you want to join a new medical scheme, a new medical indemnity cover or anything like that. Before you join, they will send somebody in to your place. They might take some blood from you, and they will measure your BMI, your body mass index. And depending on your weight for your height, your insurance premiums will increase. Two people of the same age, one is obese, the other one is slim. The obese person will always pay more premiums. Why? Because your risk of death, your risk of disease is higher because of your obesity, and that's a fact. So let's stop kidding ourselves. Let's not glorify the wrong. Take control of your life. Eat the best possible fuel you can. Stay healthy. Be active, exercise. Lose weight if you're overweight. Do it for yourself. Do it to improve yourself. Not because of what I'm telling you or what your doctor is telling you or what somebody else is telling you. Do it for yourself, to better yourself, to be better today than you were yesterday. Cheers.